Hi, this is Vishal.
Hi, this is Shekhar.
You're watching BollywoodHungama.com.
This is Subrat from Perth.
Does it come out
Australia.
November 9th or am I just saying it and then
I
it will
don't
come
know.
out November 9th?
The album's out November 9th, so check
As
it out.
far as we know.
Okay, this is Subrat from Perth, Australia. What is the one song that spark creativity in both of them that they can listen to any state of mind?
For me, it's the soundtrack of Dil Se. Yeah, I love it. It's my sort of when the like if you want to go back to roots, that soundtrack is the reason that I ever thought of getting into films altogether. I was rock and roll,
Great.
very happy, but that soundtrack kind of made me believe that good things can be done and things can be changed. And, you know what I'm saying? And it was a radical, definitive sound. So for me, whenever I want to go back to why I'm part of this wonderful industry, that soundtrack is it.
G, what about you?
Well, I think the album I would listen to would be. I actually listen to a lot of mixed stuff in the sense I've grown up listening to Jagjit Singh. Jagjit Singh Saab, all his albums, which I have collection of. Maybe very few people have a collection of all his CDs and all his audio.
Correct.
So I've been listening to him and studying him so much, so deeply. That whenever I want to hear something, I just hear Jagjit's music.
Great. In fact, there was a concert recently on his death anniversary in Mumbai. Yeah. Amazing concert.
Yeah.
Amazing. Hariharan and a lot of people there. Anoop Jalota was outstanding. Oh, wow. Jasmine from Tunisia. Melodious mix and French words in Befikre songs were a brilliant new idea. How did you thought of it?
It's from the script entirely. Befikre is set in Paris, in France. So there's naturally, if you want to create that flavor, that influence has to be there.
G.
Also, it was Adi's brief at the same time.
Yeah.
Adi wanted the song to start with the French lines going into the main song.
Great.
Yeah. So.
And even in fact, even in Ude Dil Befikre, it was very specific. He wanted a French countdown, so I actually Google translated that, and it worked out well.
All right, this is Ranveer's Babe. I don't know what the name is. Use one word to describe each of the songs of Befikre. So at least I think 3 songs which have come out. So if you can just describe them in one word. Labong ka karobar, one word if you have.
Is Befikre love?
Okay, and
Nashe se chad gaye.
She chad gaye.
Befikre dance.
Yeah.
Ude Dil Befikre.
Kaun then?
Befikre what?
Befikre, Befikre.
Befikre.
Okay. This is Ranveer's Kiran One, absolutely loving Befikre song, which is their favorite song from Befikre.
I have to say this one sec. Before we go any further, I have to say this. Ranveer's fans on Twitter are awesome. They are awesome. All these people with Ranveer's Bay and Ranveer's fan and Ranveer's girl and Mrs. Ranveer or whatever, all of you, millions of you that are out there, the way they kind of just take these songs and they're just taking them to like another level in terms of just presence on the net. It's just wonderful to be supported by so many people.
Great. This is Jasmine from Tunisia once again. As a music director, who is your inspiration for both of them?
I think we've answered this question several times.
I think it's one name. That's it.
Ali Baba.
Absolutely.
Pancham.
Absolutely.
He's the one, yeah.
Okay, this is Kritika from Navsari, India. When will you act again? You would like to do what kind of role, romantic or action? But you are acting right now. You are doing a.
No, I've been offered a few scripts.
Right.
So depends. It has to connect. It has to feel good. And if it's destined to happen, it'll happen again.
But
I was really happy with Nirja.
Nirja.
I was really happy with the way I was shown in Nirja, the way the belief Ram and Atul had in me. But now after this, there have been many scripts which have come after that, but I'm just being...
And before that also.
But now I'm just making sure that I take the right step.
We have to ask them at the door of the studio. देखो आपको music चाहिए या Shekhar actor चाहिए? बताओ ऐसा कौन सा?
So, and what kind of role you'd like to, romantic or action?
Something challenging.
Something challenging. Okay. This is Jennifer from Peru. What are your musical references, singers, musical bands, etc.?
There's way too many. You should never ask a music person that. Any musician will tell you that for us, I think every musician we've ever heard is like a teacher. We've learned from everything we've ever heard. And the places that we come from are so diverse musically. That's the beauty of living in Bombay.
Ji.
The music of the world is here and the music of India is here, and it comes all of it comes together really beautifully, and we listen to all of it and we love all of it.
Right. What about you?
No, I think a lot of inspiration comes from Indian core classical music, as well as Indian, indie bands. There are a lot of new bands which have started in India. Their music, they're trying to do something different, and like Vishal and I, when we hear any new artist or any new bands coming up in India, we kind of get really thrilled with the way people are trying different things out here. Generally, हम लोग कहते हैं ना कि people, artists from the West kind of inspire us, or around the world, people, different kind of music which comes out. But our India itself has those people.
Absolutely.
It has that music, has that kind of depth, has that kind of energy, which I think a lot of people in the West are now inspired by our music. So that's one of the biggest things.
Fantastic.